Tu libera con la papaya.
Number 10. The woman with 2 uterus who gave birth to triplets. It might seem unusual for a woman to have 2 uteruses, but the condition, known as uterine didelphys, occurs in about 1 in 1,000 women. In fact, Hannah Kersey, her mother, and her sister all have 2 wombs. But Hannah made history in 2006 when she gave birth to triplets. The 23-year-old woman from Northam in Devon had identical twins, Ruby and Tilly, who were born from one womb, and Grace, who was born. Number 9. The baby who was born with 2 heads. Marie de Nazare, a 25-year-old Brazilian woman, believed when she was going into labor that she would be welcoming 2 babies into the world. Instead, just minutes before giving birth, tests revealed that the twins would share the same heart, lungs, liver, and pelvis. The babies have 2 brains and separate spines. Maria gave birth by cesarean section at a hospital in Anajas, in Brazil's northern Pará state, with her newborn weighing 9.9 pounds. The 2-headed boy is, in reality, conjoined twins who share a single body. Number 8. The man who was born with 3 legs and 2 hearts. George Lippert was born in Germany in 1844. In addition to being born with 3 legs, he was also born with 2 functioning hearts, although that condition was unknown until his autopsy in 1906. His 3rd leg was fully formed and even possessed an extra toe, giving Lippert a total of 16. The leg was not functional though. Lippert claimed that his leg had been fully functional until it sustained a fracture. Number 7. The man with 2 hearts who survived a double heart attack. At first, there didn't seem to be anything unusual about the man who, in 2010, reported to a Verona, Italy emergency room. He was short of breath, sweating, and had low blood pressure, cardiovascular trouble. Doctors thought they had a typical case of cardiac arrest until they examined the patient more closely and noticed his unusual medical condition. It turns out that the man actually wasn't born with 2 hearts. His 2nd heart arrived after an earlier medical procedure on his original heart. Doctors were able to successfully use a defibrillator to revive both hearts simultaneously. He's now reportedly doing well with his 2 functioning hearts. Number 6. The baby who has 2 faces. 14-month-old Kong Kong was born with a deformity called transverse facial cleft, which gives him the appearance of having 2 faces, or looking like he is wearing a mask. Hailing from the Hunan province, all signs pointed to a normal, healthy baby for a young girl, but once Kong Kong was born, the truth was revealed. The poor child looks like he's literally wearing a mask, due in part to a massive cleft that extends almost all the way up to his ears. Thankfully, there is a happy ending, as Kong Kong's family has managed to gather together enough money for treatment. Number 5. The Indian boy who was born with extra limbs on his chest. In 2010, this Indian boy, who was born with 8 limbs and venerated as a god, underwent an operation to give him a chance at a normal life. Deepak Paswan was born with a parasitic twin conjoined to his abdomen, giving him 4 legs and 4 arms, but 1 head. Hindu pilgrims visited his home in the northern state of Bihar to worship him as an incarnation of the god Vishnu, who is often depicted with numerous limbs. Deepak's family, uncomfortable with the attention, appealed for help to pay for an operation to have the extra limbs removed, and a hospital in the southern city of Bangalore offered to do the procedure for free. Number 4. The boy who was born with an extra strand of DNA. A 2-year-old boy has become the only person in the world to be diagnosed with an extra strand in his DNA. Brave Alfie Clamp was born blind and with severe disabilities, which led doctors to conduct various tests. They revealed that his 7th chromosome has an extra strand of material which has never been documented anywhere in the world before. Doctors are baffled at his condition, which is so rare that it does not have a name. They also have no idea whether his condition will improve or reduce his life expectancy. Number 3. The woman with 3 breasts. Jasmine Tridevil, a Floridian massage therapist, has had an operation to give herself a 3rd breast in what is perhaps the most controversial boob job of 2014. Jasmine had to call 50 to 60 doctors in order to get her controversial operation. She said, "It was really hard finding someone that would do it because they're breaking the code of ethics. She did it because she wanted a reality TV show on MTV." Number 2. The man who has 2 penises. A man with 2 functioning penises took questions on Reddit's Ask Me Anything, and it was unlike any other Q&A you're likely to read, amassing more than 15,000 comments. The man, who calls himself Double Dick Dude, was born with diphalia, a rare congenital condition that causes him to have 2 sex organs. There are reportedly around 100 cases of diphalia worldwide. Both penises are in the 6-inch range, but Double Dick Dude says that one can get as large as 7 inches if he's really aroused. Number 1. The woman who was born with 2 vaginas. Hazel Jones always wondered why she suffered from terrible cramps and heavy periods during puberty. However, it wasn't until she turned 18 that she was given her astounding diagnosis. She has 2 vaginas. The blonde 27-year-old woman from High Wycombe has the 1,000,001 condition called uterus didelphys, which means that she has 2 separate uteruses